So this is how I solved problem number 7 for homework number 6. The first step is to write the characteristic equation. We know that by looking at the original equation up here, and that gives us m to the 4th plus 6m cubed plus 5m squared minus 24m minus 36 equals 0. So this here is the characteristic equation. Step 2 is going to be to solve the characteristic equation. So I rewrote the characteristic equation up here, and I'm going to solve it using the rational root theorem. What you do is you take the factors of this number and divide it by the factors of this number. And of course, since the coefficient here is 1, our numbers that we're going to use is plus and minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36, because these are all the factors of 36. And then the next step is we're going to have to plug in one of those numbers into synthetic division. So I'll go ahead and set it up here. We have our 1, our 6, our 5, our negative 24, and our negative 36. Now, I'm going to have to take one of these numbers, plug it in here to find a remainder that equals 0. So I'm going to start with negative 2 because that should work. So when we put negative 2 here, bring down the 1, that gives us negative 2 here, 4, negative 8 added is negative 3, that gives us 6, added is negative 18, multiplies 36, and we get our remainder of 0. So we know that negative 2 will be a solution. Next, I'm going to write another synthetic equation with the leftovers numbers that we had before. So we had a 1, a 4, a negative 3, and a negative 18. The next number I'm going to plug in is a 2 because I believe that one should work. So bring down the 1, that equals 2, that equals 6. Multiply, we get a 12. Added is a 9. And here we get an 18. Of course, a remainder of 0. So that tells us that 2 is also a solution. Now, when we take these numbers here and rewrite that, that gives us x squared plus 6x plus 9, which we know factors to x plus 3 squared. So that, of course, is going to give us a solution of x equals negative 3. But we have 2 of them because it is squared. So our synthetic division has told us that m equals 2 negative 3's, a 2, and a negative 2. And now we're ready for step 3, which is to write the solution. Our fundamental solution is as follows. E to the negative 3x, comma, x e to the negative 3x, comma, e to the 2x, comma, e to the negative 2x. And then we can write our general solution, which is c1 e to the negative 3x plus c2 x e to the negative 3x plus c3 e to the 2x. And then down here, I'll write plus c4 e to the negative 2x. So I went ahead here and rewrote both solutions up here. This is the fundamental solution, and this is the general solution. And that is how I solved problem number 7 for homework 6. Thank you.